Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Experience. I just want to do this video because I've been wanting this video for a long time, but tonight confirmed to me when I talk about how they will use Pam to target me, and then they will either before, right, they get her to target me, there'll be a heavy police presence. Then after she targets me, there'll be another heavy police presence, or like when she was dating, whenever she has a date, there'll be heavy police presence before she go on a date, what have you, all this stuff, right? Try to intimidate me. Again, they're false narrative, they're lies. But again, I talk about how, you know, when you have narcissists, right, that are on the predator department across America, when you have people who have dark personalities being, in an authoritative position, what that does with those people is that it breeds corruption, it breeds all sorts of crime created by these individuals, all the way from the higher ups on down. Okay? So, I've noticed that, again, this is not the first time this happened. It's been going on for years, but I said to myself, you know what? It has to be odd, right? I talk about how they use color in my targeting, what's called color psychology, right? Power of association. I talked about that in the previous video of how they try to use Pam, people that look like her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, Anne, you know what I'm saying? What, you trying to tell me what? You guys can get whoever look like anybody as y'all want to do what? To what? You know? Or is it like or do you need to constantly put people in front of me that look like people that I know? Whether it be people that I know, whether it be family members or have you, right? But it shows me their ability and their capability to pull from a wide range of people, resources. People are their resources also, to engage in this sort of behavior, right? So I called Pam to make sure that, because when I left, I said to her, before you go to bed, please make sure that the kids go to bed by 9:30. So just got in the house, called her, and she's sleeping. So I said to her, "Did you make sure the kids are in bed?" "Oh, I fell asleep." I said, "Okay, can you go and make sure that they go to sleep?" "Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go." I said, "Pamela, I know you. You're going to go back to sleep." So got off the phone with her. Call her back a few minutes later. Guess what? She went back to sleep. It is now. It is 10:14 right now. Okay. So I know the kids are up, and she went back to sleep. So I called her back a third time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, every time I get off the phone with her, she before I even say anything, she hangs up. She hangs up, right? And what they were doing is again try to use color to draw some sort of association. So when I'm speaking to her, this is the screen that you'll see, right? You see it right here. And when I notice that they'll I talk about use the color red, use the color white, use the color brown, use the color green and stuff like that, right? So they'll use the color red again, meaning angry. They want me to get angry, right? And again, pressing your finger. I use my thumb. Most people use their thumb to hang up on calls, stuff like that. So again, when I talk about how they try to make you think in a criminalistic way, this is what they do. You don't, as a TI, you don't think in that way, but they've conditioned you to think in that manner, right? Again, goes back to CIA mind control experiment, right? And what they say the best way in order to control someone, right, is what? To turn them into a criminal or to give them a criminalistic way of thinking. All right. So even when I called back the second time, she literally, like, before I even say good night, what have you, she hung up the phone. Normally, most of the times, you know, I what I usually do, I usually wait to see if she's gonna hang up, and then I usually wait a couple of seconds, and if she don't, then I'll hang up, right? But she just like straight did the same thing again, and also when she hung up, right, and then I go to hang up afterwards. There's always that screen when you end the call that doesn't appear. It's another screen that appears. So what they're doing is trying to prevent me from hanging up, from hitting that end button, that end call, and Like I said, it's just how they do things, just how they indoctrinate you, how they manipulate you, how they brainwash you. Okay, because these things, they put these things into your psyche. They literally engage in breaking into your psyche and putting whatever it is, or your, and also microchip. And they try to get away with it. They try to get away with it by trying to criminalize you, right? And by trying to give you a criminalistic mindset. And this is done before, sometimes after they chip you. But you don't know exactly when you've been microchipped. You don't know exactly when you've been conditioned, how you've been conditioned. Okay? They know what they're doing. And I know what they're doing. And like I said, this is my purpose to expose them. And I'm going to expose them. Okay? In ways in which they never thought that they were going to be exposed. Anyhow, talk to you guys in the next video.